Fate is the whole topic of this video. I fell in love with it at first sight. I had to have this car. Comes with 3 floor tiles. Classic piano there in number 1. Hi guys, and welcome back to another video back on a Driven 24/7 automotive YouTube channel. This isn't how I usually start my videos, but this is because this is a video I wasn't even expecting to film or make. Fate is the whole topic of this video, as Fate brought into my life another car with a real sort of sentimental background story behind it, and because I knew the car and the background behind the car, I had to have this car. So I just wanted to get the story behind the purchase of this special car out there quickly before I revealed to you the car. When I worked at a previous dealership, I was a collection and delivery driver, so I used to go to customers' houses, collect their car, bring it to the dealership for it to be serviced, MOTs, and drive it back. On this particular day, I went out to a block of flats and out came a lovely, well presented old lady. On the paperwork it tells you what car you're going to pick up, so I thought, oh cool, like something retro, it's going to be nice. And I said, oh, where's the car? I walked over to the garage and I was standing with her just chatting away as I do. She opened the garage and in there was the car, and it was absolutely mint. It was just one of those moments I'll never forget. She opened the door and I was like, wow, your car is mint. I asked her about the car. She said she'd had it since new and she wanted a sporty one, which is why she got the particular make and model of the car. The unfortunate bit is, because she barely used the car, the battery was low, so I never actually got to drive the car. Someone else came later on with a jump pack and drove the car. When the other guy took it into the dealership after it'd been jump started, it had its work done and my job was then to wash the car. And I was thinking, this car does not need a wash. It also lives and spends all its time in a garage. This car is so clean, our job was to give it a quick once over anyway, although it didn't need it. So here's where the spooky sort of coincidental fate sort of stuff comes into it. So it was a Saturday evening and me and Martin were out for a drive, and I said to Martin, somewhere along this road, I can't remember where, there was a lady that lived in a block of flats, and inside her garage she had a mint so-and-so. And I was telling Martin the story about it. I said, oh my god, I fell in love with the car. Because that was another thing, actually, just going back a bit. When I saw the car, I said to her, if you ever want to sell it, just let me know. And she said, oh, offer me a price now. And obviously I didn't know what to offer. I left the job and lost touch with the woman, and obviously that was it. On that Saturday night, I said all that to Martin. So that was that. Sunday night comes along. I'm in bed, looking at Facebook, looking at cars for sale. A car comes up, I click on it, and I think, I recognise that car. It's the woman's car, isn't it? Ad description, it said one owner since new, which was that woman. I knew it. I knew it was the car. Recognised the car. Recognised the plate a little bit. It only had 22,000 miles, which I never remember it being that low, but it was ridiculously low. So again, I thought that is definitely that car. The person who was selling it said that he bought it off like a solicitor's. So the previous owner had died, and this bloke had then bought it from the solicitors. Said to Mike, you're not going to believe this. You know that car I was telling you about last night? I'm pretty sure that is that car on my phone here for sale. I need to have it in my life. I know the history of that car. I fell in love with it at first sight. I need to send this guy a message right now, and I did. And the bloke said, look, I've got someone looking at it tomorrow. I said, look, just please make me the first person to look at it. I just needed to make sure I was the first person to look at a car in order to buy it. I ended up being the first person to look at it. Made the guy an offer. He was pretty certain on the price he wanted. He wants that price, I'm giving him that money, and we are getting his car and going. So the rest is history, as they say. So the car is there. She's a stunning little thing. I'm really in love with her. This isn't the first car I've sort of saved as such. I've owned the Volvo, which was abandoned on a driveway because the wife passed away and her husband didn't want to get rid of it, so I bought that. I just love stories like this. It's such a good story. Let me know in the comments below. It's such a cool story how I've got hold of this car. So I hope you've listened to the story and now you're ready for me to show you the car. Let's do it. So it's now time to reveal to you the car that Fate brought into my life. Here it is. My 1998 Honda Civic 1.5 i VTEC 2. Fate's brought this car into my life and I'm really in love with her.
Come on over, let's pick up where we left off. You and I had lots of love just to top it off. We can wind and down for days, never let it stop. I just want your everything, baby. Maybe later we can dance, never let go.
So as you can see, the paintwork on this car is really still so bright and vibrant for a red colour. Red usually fades in the sun, but because this car has been garaged all its life and it's only ever been garaged because it's not really been driven much, the paintwork is really good condition. Okay, there's some scratches on the bonnet, obviously where it hasn't been washed properly. Polish over, a proper wash and detail would get this car, get rid of the swirls and scratches and really make the red even more vibrant. Because it has been dry stored in a garage again all its life, there is absolutely no rust anywhere. So obviously Hondas are Jap cars known for rust, and I have actually owned two other Hondas before. So I had a Honda logo and a Honda Accord. Honda logo was real tatty, Honda Accord was pretty mint, but even on my Honda Accord, which was about 60,000 miles, it was starting to go in the arches. But I'll just show you here, the arches are just so clean. We've got the original hubcaps all the way around the car, 14-inch little diddy wheels. As we go onto the back, we got the 1.5i badge there, Civic, Honda, I'm doing this all backwards, aren't I? And then the VTEC. Something else to note about this really original Honda Civic example that I now own, it has the original dealer plates front and back, and we've got the original dealer sticker on the window, massive wiper on the back, massive huge window here, big old parcel shelf. The wiper's looking pretty ugly, might get rid of it, I don't know, but it's obviously nice to keep it original because this has been garaged. All the black plastics, even the mud flaps, they're all still pretty black. The door handles are black. Again, these are things that can weather and fade being in the sunlight. We've got the black mirror covers, again really shiny and black. All these little bits here, again not faded, just absolutely mint condition car. Just going back onto like the hubcaps, again I don't think any of them have got like any marks. Oh, that's got a tiniest little scratch there, but yeah, the wheel trims are all good condition. Like I just keep saying, this is like a proper showroom Honda Civic. Look how clear and crystal the headlights still are, no polishing needed there. This example doesn't come with fog lights, but even again the fog light inserts is nice dark black colour. Even the chrome, it's just so mint and shiny, not bobbling anywhere or marks or anything. So let's show you onto the mint inside of this Honda Civic. All the door cards are just absolutely mint, electric windows. The seats, I think this is also a sport model, so we've got like some sporty seats in here as well. These also go up and down and obviously recline, but to go up and down as well is pretty rare in any car, to be honest. We've got the electric adjusting mirrors, they all work. Electric windows in the front, of course, they all work. Even things like the gear knob, it's just so clean. 5-speed manual gearbox. The gator, just no rips at all. It's all these things that you might not get obviously in a used other 98 car. And there we are, guys. 22,895, and I've done 38 miles in it so far. Steering wheel, again, these are all things you should appreciate when I'm showing you this car. Just absolutely just real mint condition. Even things like the wood and the dash, again, it's just still so black. We've got loads of compartments in here, so the cigarette lighter, I mean the car hasn't even been used, let alone a cigarette lighter. Pop that back in here. There's a little cubby hole here, but then we've got this really big cubby hole here. Got my first ever fuel receipt I bought for the car, sad, but yeah, it's just amazing. The original Honda radio, all the heating controls, again like new, because this car is like new. It has never really been used before, to be honest. So after quickly flicking through the Facebook ad and already saying to myself and Martin I was going to buy this car, I then said to mine, let me just look through those photos again. Wouldn't it be even more amazing if it had a sunroof? It has a sunroof, doesn't it? So yes, she even has a sunroof. The ignition's not on, but it basically tilts up, all electric, tilts up and goes all the way back. Just keep this close. Again, another thing to note on this old 98 but mint car, the headlining's not mouldy, it's just everything's like new. I'm pretty sure this car should be in a museum somewhere. We've got all the visors just like new. It's just amazing condition. So as we just go into the back now, again, this has probably never even been sat in, to be honest. Seatbelt's never probably been used. Just absolutely mint. All the plastics here and the door shuts, again, the door cards. Just mint, mint, mint keeps coming to my mind. I'll just show you the boot, and to do that you just got petrol lever here and a boot. So it has got a big old boot. I'll show you something cool in here as well. Comes with 3 floor tiles. That's not the thing cool though. We've got some straps here as well. This is a cool thing, right? So you've got 5 disc CD changer, all original. Wow, okay. And then I said to Martin, can you imagine if there's like 1 CD in here? It's not 1, there's 5 of the things, obviously from the old lady. We're trying to, here we go. So we've got some classic piano there in number 1. Latin sound, a world instrumental collection, non-stop Latino party. I haven't actually listened to all of them, but isn't it crazy how like this woman like once put these CDs in her car, and she's like, they've remained here after she's sadly passed away. Just keep them in there for a bit. Yeah, that's her personal belongings still in this car, and now I've got it. This car unfortunately doesn't have a service book, but I know it's been regularly serviced. We've got lots of receipts of the car. She spent anything that needed doing to this car, she's just paid outright and got it because it's her baby. And I just like to think that if the woman is up there, which obviously she is, unfortunately she has passed away, she'd be looking down and thinking, God, I remember that girl that came to pick up my car. She's got my car, and she said she wanted it then and she's got it now. It's just such an amazing story to be told. I just love going on about the fake story, it's amazing. We're just going to show you the mint, I can't stop using that word, 22,000 mile, 1.5 litre engine in this mint, must stop saying that word, Honda Civic. So we're just going to pop the bonnet and show you what 22,000 mile Honda engine looks like. Mine's going to pop it. So one of the things when I took it home to show my parents, my brother noticed that the battery wasn't clamped in properly, but it now is. But apart from that, it's the only thing we've like actually done, and pumped up the tyres. And so although I've owned 2 Hondas before, I never sort of ever thought about VTEC. I know my Honda Accord didn't have it. I think my Honda Logo may have had it 1.4, that was pretty rapid. So although this has got VTEC all over the logbook and stuff, I've never experienced VTEC, well, not to my knowledge. I may have done the Honda Logo. But me and Martin watched a video because we just wanted to clarify if this engine in my Honda Civic has actually got VTEC, and it has, and we can show you why. We'll show you why. That little solenoid is what you look out for to know if your Honda engine has got VTEC, and obviously it says VTEC all over the logbook. It says it even on the back of the car on its badge, and the solenoid's just there to prove it. So we'll do so many more videos of this car, and we'll experience VTEC in it, I'm sure, soon. But that is the mint 22,000 mile engine in my Civic. Another thing, I won't do it now because I've just driven it to this location. Again, my brother being a mechanic, he opened the oil and checked it, and it's just absolutely pristine. You can see into the engine, just clean. It's just been well maintained by its careful one lady owner since new. I just really have been dying to tell you about my recent purchase. There's going to be so many more videos to come on this car. I really wanted to experience the Honda a bit more, and I do quite like 90s cars. I have been looking for a Honda. I didn't quite mean to buy the one I'd lusted for ever so long ago, about a good 3 or 4 years ago. I went from talking to Martin about it on a Saturday night, saying, reminiscing, saying 3 years ago or so I found this car in this garage along this road, to the next night seeing it on Facebook advertised and the next day buying it. So yeah, fate is a thing, trust me, and it's brought this car into my life. So when I did own my Honda Accord, just quickly, I did start modifying it. I bought some brand new wheels and tyres, so I do have a little bit of a soft spot for Hondas. So I keep it as it is with the hubcaps, the standard ride height and everything else, or I still go through with my little plans. I want to lower it, but I don't want it to be scraping on the ground because that will ruin the car. I want to do tasteful mods that aren't going to ruin the car. So yeah, I'm still on 2 minds whether to modify it or not. So let me know in the comments below, what would you do? Keep it totally original as it is, because that's probably where the money is, or shall I tinker with it how I wish to? The car's now out there. I'm going to be keeping my Abarth alongside the Honda Civic. The Abarth is obviously my modified hot hatch. It is my to and from work car. This is my sort of weekend car, not that we go out much anyway, but I don't care. I just had to have this car in my possession whether I was using it or not. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and to be honest, I don't care if my Honda videos don't get as many views, because I bought this for me, not for views. But as you guys know, I like sharing everything with you. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like the car, but let me know in the comments. Leave a big fat like on this video. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already, ring that bell so you're notified every time a video goes up on the channel. We've now got Martin's Ford Fiesta ST to film, my Bath still here, we've got the Honda here as well, and plenty more videos to come on the Honda in the future. So like I say, keep that bell rung so you're notified every time a video does go live. Make sure you follow me on the socials, you'll see them all at the end of the video. And if you want to support me further, support me owning these 2 cars further, check out my Driven 24/7 store, www.driven247.co.uk. I'm being put off by your face. And make a purchase and support us a bit further. And thanks for watching, I'll see you in another one. I'm getting the giggles, bye. You're making me giggle. Got so much noise around here. Sorry, squirrels everywhere. So, what's on the phone?
I've got to come right.
Let me know when, yeah?
Go on in.
So here it is, guys.